I've been here 3 times. I was here 8 years ago. I produced a Phobia album. So I stayed in Mexico DF for about a month. I did an album called Rosa something. You know what it's called? It's got a long name with the word Rosa in it. And I also have friends living in San Pancho, which is near Puerto Vallarta. And it's a beautiful beach. Friends of mine from Seattle live there. So I really dig Mexico. And this time I met a lot more people, and I think I should come stay for a long time. Well, I think it's very nice, and the people are great, and the food is really good, except I'm vegan. So it's a little bit hard for me to find vegan foods and organic vegan food, but it's okay, I've survived, you know. Also, I went to Frida Kahlo's house in Mexico City, and I'm in love with Frida Kahlo, so it was a great experience, very inspiring to see her. Radio interview where I saw some giant statues of spiders with alien heads. And that was amazing, amazing, yeah. So any city that has statues of those, I have to respect this town, yeah. What is that about? I guess it was very lucky that I found 2 artists right in a row that are quite special. I think they're special. What did they say?
You were a genius.
Well, if they say I'm a genius, then I love them for it. You know, anybody says that, I go like, yeah, that's how I think of it too. Tonight, and I'm gonna like play a bunch of very strange music, nothing current, well, a little bit, but I'm going to play a lot of stuff that I liked when I lived in New York. So a lot of like the roots of kind of new wave rock and roll, and also some very challenging progressive music. But probably a lot of things that no one's ever heard before, but I like it. So I'm going to introduce people to my taste in music. Yeah, we'll see how quickly the floor gets cleared. That's my goal. Some DJs like to see the people dancing. I like to see the people putting on their coats and waving bye-bye. 2000 to now, it'd be a tie between Soviet Kitsch and Is This It? Yeah, that's 2000 now. So those would be the ones. And from which? 1970s, one album?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to say 100.
No,
one album.
Tell us 5.
Changes Bowie, which is a Bowie greatest hits album. The first one that came out with like Changes, Rebel Rebel, John I'm Only Dancing, Young Americans, Golden Years, that compilation album, for example. A band I'd like to produce for the near future, my own band, which is called Analog Poodle. Yeah. And I'd like to work with the Tempers again. Psychedelic, punk rock, outer space, poetry. I have two main projects. One is I go around producing other bands all over the place, like Berlin and California and here. And the other is I make my own music. So I'm a musician too, and a composer. So recently I was in Seattle recording the Tempers, which is a fantastic band I want everybody to know about. And I was just in Mexico DF recording Les Différences and Venison, 2 very young bands. I'm on my way to Peru and Argentina and Brazil to record bands and to play shows. And right now I'm traveling with a group called Paris Music from Cordoba, Argentina. And they're a backup band, and they're also a band I produced last year, and they're about to release their album. So that's something of what I do right now. Okay?